Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to be doing a what sold. I'm going to be telling you about all the stuff that sold last week, and thankfully it seems like Poshmark has come back to life, so that's really good. And I also wanted to show you two amazing things I found at the Goodwill the last time I went, because I really haven't been in a while. So if you want to see all of that, stay tuned.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body tremors for your neck.
Hey everyone, my name is Becky Park and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay. And we're gonna go ahead and include Mercari back on that list because I did have one Mercari sale. I did start cross-listing over there again, so we'll see what happens. But before we get into what sold, I wanted to go ahead and show you a couple things that I thrifted. So I have been horribly sick this past week. Like, I only made it to a day and a half of school because I was just so sick. I think I had like a really bad sinus infection, so it was like if I even moved my head like this, I just wanted to die. Like, it was so bad. I like had lost my voice completely. When I went to school for like a half day, it was a joke. Like, I was trying to teach my kids how to sing the song and like the notes were not coming out. I mean, it was bad. And I'm still not feeling 100%, but I think the time off definitely helped. I also got started on some antibiotics and stuff, so that obviously is also helpful. And because I had so much time at home, I was able to take some pictures of a few things and list a lot more than I have in a while, and cross-list and whatnot. So I think that I owe a lot of that to the uptick in sales, especially on Poshmark. So I'm really thankful for that. And I did go thrifting like once this past week. It was just a couple days ago. I was going grocery shopping and there's a Goodwill next to the Chinooks where I was going, so I just popped in for like 10-15 minutes and I only came out with two things, but they were amazing. So let me show you. Okay, so this first thing I got, I showed it in the thumbnail, but it is this denim Tommy jeans button-up jacket, and you can see the inside where it says Tommy jeans, and it's a size medium. And it's got like a little embroidered flag on one of the pockets. And I believe this style of denim jacket is called trucker jacket or like trucker denim jacket, because it's got the two pockets on the front, it buttons up. I don't really know though. I don't, deal with a lot of denim jackets. But this is what I love. On the back, there's this huge like flag and it's embroidered on. And I mean, I have seen some on eBay where the flag is a lot bigger, so I know like there are some that are even more like, oh whoa, but I still think that this is really cool. A lot of people said to look on the inside and they said that there should be a date, and there isn't, so that's kind of a bummer. But I did create an Instagram post about this and the next jacket that I'll show you, and a lot of people did say that they believed it was from the 90s, which is what I was hoping for. This is a size medium. I have no idea how I'm going to price it. If you have any suggestions for me, please let me know. Part of me wants to like send it out on an auction on eBay, but I'm scared that it'll actually sell for less than what it could if I were to just list it. So that's the first piece. Okay, so the second piece before we get into the what sold is this little stunner. And it is so cool. So I walked into Goodwill. I first looked at the women's shoe section, and honestly the Goodwill was just so picked over. There was like hardly anything in there. There was so much space on the racks. I was like, what's going on? So I was not expecting to find anything, but when I went over to the boutique section, there was a woman who was putting this out on one of the racks, and I thought that she was like shopping, but as soon as she put it back, I like picked it up and she saw me do it, and she just kind of looked at me and I was like, but she actually was a worker there, and she was putting this out so that, people could buy it. And it is this color blocked windbreaker from Tommy Hilfiger. And the coolest thing is that I believe this is a packable fanny pack, because it has this. And I think what you do is you like fold it up and put it in this pocket, and then you wear the jacket around. Like, how cool is that? So this is what the front of it looks like, and it's got a drawstring here too for the bottom. This is a size large, by the way, and I believe it's a men's large. And then on the back, hold on the back it says Tommy Athletics. It's got like a nice spell out there. It is vented, so it allows for more like breathability. And then also, what was the other cool thing about this I wanted to show you? Oh, there's a hood that zips up into the collar, or it like it's just elastic here. So if you undo the elastic, not elastic, what is this called? Elastic? No. What is this? This Velcro, sorry. So there's like Velcro, and if you undo it, then the hood comes out. And I swear that like on the Round 2 YouTube channel, I swear they were talking about these Tommy Hilfiger windbreakers that like fold up into themselves and create a fanny pack of sorts. And I don't know, I should go back and try to find the episode. Again, no idea if they're actually vintage or not, but a lot of people on Instagram, which, by the way, if you're not following me, I am at Becky Park on Poshmark, but a lot of people over there have been saying that they think it is from the 90s, and they're both in such like amazing shape, which is why I was like, I bet they're not from the 90s. Like, there's literally no marks, no anything on either of them, so I was just like, they're probably replicas, but crossing my fingers that they're not. So now that we've talked about my greatest finds of the week, and honestly it's been like, I think a couple months since I've been inside of a thrift store because I have so much inventory to list because I've gotten so much stuff for free from friends. So I have been working through those piles, a lot of like Loft and White House Black Market and Banana Republic, which, you know, if you haven't seen my How to Sell Bread and Butter brands video, I will link that right here. And a lot of that stuff you're going to see has already sold for me. Don't sleep on those brands because people will buy them, but I haven't been able to list things that I'm like super excited about, so I was really happy to find those. So on Monday the 11th, I actually started off with the $0 sales day on Poshmark, and I was like, oh no, here we go again. Because last week, and I will link that video right here, last week I started the week with 4 straight days of 0 sales on Poshmark, and it was treacherous. Like, I was like, what is going on? But thankfully I only had that one $0 sales day this week. I did have some great sales over on eBay. I had started I think it was 20 or 25% off sale. Maybe it was 35. No, it was a 35% off sale in my eBay store on the Friday before the Sunday. So this was the last day of the sale. It was Veterans Day, and I did have a couple sales as a result of that 30% off sale. So the first thing that I sold over on eBay was this pair of Pendleton 100% wool black watch tartan pants in a size 14. They were really cool. I had actually picked them up last year, and I think that I found them at a Goodwill, but someone offered me $27 for them. I had them listed, I want to say, like in the 40s, but then they were 30% off, and then I got an offer, and I had, sat on them for so long. I was happy to move them for $27. They paid $5 for shipping. It actually was over £1, so I decided to put it in a padded flat rate envelope, which is $7.55. So when all was said and done, I made $20.29 off of that sale. The next thing I sold was from my theater groups, like student run garage sale that I keep talking about because I keep selling items from that garage sale, which is great. And it was this LL Bean blue canvas and tan leather bag or briefcase. This was a really cool piece. Like, I saw it as I was making my rounds through the garage sale. Like, the day before we held the garage sale, we had this day where people could just drop off items, and I would walk around and just see if there was anything of value that I could sell over on eBay or Poshmark for more profit. And I saw this and I was like, oh, this is so cool. So it was just this huge bag. I originally had it listed for like $50 or $60. I had the 30% off sale, and I think someone just bought it for like the 30% off price of $37.99. No, they must have sent me an offer, but so it was $37.99. I had them pay for $10 of shipping because it was big and it was heavy. It still ended up being $15.93, and it was my first time trying to resize a box. And what I actually used was the box that USPS sends you when they send you the large flat rate boxes. So they'll have like 10 or 25 of those large flat rate boxes inside of like a bigger cardboard box. So I used that, but I tried to resize it so that it wasn't as big as the original box, because the smaller your box, the less you have to pay to ship it. I did a horrible job resizing it, but I did the best that I could, and I did get positive feedback on it. So they were not overly upset at my horrible resizing skills. But I ended up making $25.82 on that bag, half of which will go to my theater group and half of which will go in my pocket. The last thing that sold on Sunday as a result of my 30% off sale on eBay was this pair of Talbot's glitter leather lined flats in a size 7.5. I picked these up at a local consignment store, and it was like the first time that I ever went there. I only went because they had a fill a bag sale. I will link that video right here. I got a ton of great shoes, and I thought that these were so cute. Like, they were just multicolored glitter. I thought they'd be perfect for the holidays, so I'm not surprised that they're selling now. I had picked them up at the end of the spring, so I have held on to them for quite some time. They did get a lot of likes and stuff over on Poshmark, but no one ever, sent an offer or anything. So they sold for like the 30% off asking price of $19.59. But what happened was, she messaged me and she said, I want these and I want them at your 30% off price, but like shipping is way too expensive. And I looked, and she was right. Like, it was when I had first started out on eBay and I was doing calculated shipping. So it was making her pay like $13 or $14 to ship it out to her. And these would obviously be able to fit into a padded flat rate envelope. So I messaged her back and I was like, you're absolutely right. I don't know what I was thinking. Let me go ahead and revise this so that you only have to pay $7.55 for shipping. And she was like, okay, thank you so much. She bought it right away. She was really grateful. Also left me great positive feedback. So I ended up making $16.06 on that sale. All right, the next day, which was Tuesday, November 12th, I had 0 eBay sales, but I did have one sale over on Poshmark, and it was a bundle sale. The first thing was this pair of Charming Charlie gold flower earrings. They were in my 4 for $25 sale, and they were something that a former student's older sister had sold me in just like a few boxes of her old clothes. I knew that they weren't worth very much, which is why I just threw them in that sale. And then the second thing that she purchased was this Lucy, which is like a workout brand, purple and white striped shirt. It was a long sleeve shirt. It almost looked kind of like a Henley, like it had a few buttons up here at the chest, and that was a size small. I picked that up at a Goodwill, like one of the first times I ever went thrifting. I had watched all these YouTube videos and a lot of people would talk about Lucy. So I saw this, I picked it up. It, obviously it's not like the most desirable piece because I've had it for well over a year, but I still thought it was really cute. It's not really something I feel like that you would work out in necessarily, but it's a nice comfortable top. The last thing that sold was this Korean brand Chaju. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Chaju? Yeah, I can't imagine how else you would say that. But it was like a gray and white striped shirt. It was kind of a boxy fit, and I estimated that it was a size small. I got that for free from a friend who was moving to Chicago, and she had a lot of clothes from Korea or from like Korean stores. And this is a great example of something that probably a lot of people are not searching for the brand Chaju, but they just saw it in my closet. They thought it was really cute, and it was. Like, it had a really cute like crochet lace detail on the sleeve, and it just had a really fun silhouette. So she put these 3 things in a bundle. I think I sent her an offer for $24 with discounted shipping. So she liked those 3 items, and I think that I created the bundle for her and sent her this offer. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's how that went down. So I sent her an offer for those 3 things for $24 with $1.80 off of shipping, so I made $17.40. And I think she's a viewer, so Jessie, if you're watching, thank you so much. I hope you love everything. And even though they are not like the most popular of brands or anything like that, they were all really cute pieces. So thank you so much for shopping from my Poshmark closet. On Wednesday, I had a few sales over on Poshmark. It was actually a really good sales day on Wednesday. So the first thing that sold was this Forever 21 red ruffle maxi dress in a size medium. I sent out offers to likers on that dress for $14 with discounted shipping, so I made $9.25. I did get that dress for free. I don't really pick up Forever 21 at the mall just because it doesn't retail for a lot, it doesn't resell for a lot, but it does sell. Like, if you have it listed in your closet and you price it right, it will sell. People do like Forever 21. They know how it fits on them, and it will sell. You just can't expect to get a lot for that brand. So because I, got that for free, $9.25, that's pure profit, and I am happy with that. The next thing that sold was this vintage Dana Scott metallic mock net sweater, and it was like black and gold in a size medium/large. This sold to a viewer named Shelby. Shelby has bought from me before. I love having repeat customers. Like, it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right, and there's a reason that these people want to come back to my Poshmark closet. And I always try to make sure that I give them great deals because, you know, they're coming back. So this sold for $22 and I made $17.60 off of that sale. I just thought it was so cool. I love picking up vintage. I'm not like super good at it, but if I see something and it catches my eye, I'm like, yes, that's coming home with me. I think that I picked this up at a Goodwill, but I could be wrong. I don't know. There was like a little flaw on the bottom back of it, like some of the stitching was coming undone, but it was just so super cool. So Shelby, I hope you love that, and I hope you wear it a lot this holiday season. The next piece that sold was a men's piece, and it was the brand Bonobos, which I have heard a lot of resellers talk about, and people make it sound like it's really good. But when I looked up comps for it, I don't know, like I didn't think that they were that amazing. Plus I had this in my Poshmark closet for quite some time, and it didn't move very quickly. But I don't know, like we'll try it again at some point. My husband had found these at a Goodwill, but it was the Bonobo straight leg wash chinos in a size 36 by 36. Someone finally sent me an offer on these for $20. I think I only had them listed for like $28 because again, that's kind of what comps were showing. And there were like 2 little tiny bleach marks on the back of one of the legs or something like that, which obviously I took pictures of and disclosed. So I made $16 off of that sale. And then I ended that day with a 3-piece bundle. Well, I think she put them in a bundle and then I sent her an offer. So the first thing was this Shakti Quincy pleated dress in like this beautiful maroon color. And it did have like an elastic belt that came with it that you kind of like clicked in place in the front around the waist. And this was in a size small. I did pick this up, I want to say at a Goodwill. Shakti is kind of hit or miss for me. Sometimes it goes like that. Sometimes I sit on it for quite some time. I have sat on this for a while, but I did expect it to sell around this time for holiday parties and holiday gatherings and whatnot because of its color and the style. Like, it's just gorgeous. The second thing that sold was by Anthropologie, and it's the brand Pure and Good, which is that like their athletic line? Let me know in the comment section down below if you know the answer to that, because this was kind of more of like an athletic top, and it was a v-neck, and it had like, you know, kind of that like compression feel to it. It was in a size extra small. I did pick this up at a Goodwill as well. I was just excited to find Anthro because I don't find it very much in my area. I know a lot of people are cooling off on their Anthro these days. I'll keep picking it up because I still get really excited. And the last piece was an Anthro piece. I definitely got this at a Goodwill because I saw it in the skirt section next to another piece that I think was sold at Anthro, and I got really, really excited. But it's this mauve blue tweed window pane skirt in a size 0. It was so cute. And this actually did get a lot of attention over on Poshmark, so I think it was a good pickup. And Maeve generally does do really well as an Anthropologie brand. So I sent her an offer for those 3 pieces for $60 with discounted shipping, so I made $46.20. And some of you might be thinking, that is too low of an offer for 3 pieces of that caliber on Poshmark. And you're probably right, but I send really generous offers on bundles because I just want to move stuff out. And I mean, I'm okay with the profit margins on each of those pieces with, you know, the amount that goes in my bank account from that bundle, so I'm fine with it. And actually Wednesday I also had 0 sales on eBay. So I had 2 days in a row of no sales over on eBay, but that's okay. On Thursday, I sold this pair of Patagonia taupe fold over yoga pants in a size large. I called them yoga pants because I didn't really know what they were. Like, I don't think they were a base layer because they didn't like, you know, hug the leg. I actually picked these up when I went to New York a few weeks ago to visit my friend, and we went to the bins in Queens or in Long Island City. This is the first thing from that haul that I sold, so I already made like, you know, half of my money back from what I picked up there. I sold these for $20 with discounted shipping, so I made $14.20. These sold literally within like a day or two, and the day before, which was Wednesday, it had been a closet clear out, and I had sent this person a message asking, hey, it's closet clear out, I can drop the price to $20 because they originally had them listed for $24, and I said I could drop the price to $20. Poshmark will pay for $1.80 towards shipping. Are you interested? And she didn't tell me yes until the day after, and she's like, well, shoot, am I too late? And I was like, it's okay, I'll just send you the offer with discounted shipping. So it worked out. The thing that irritated me about this is that I had also cross-listed this over to eBay, and on eBay I only get like 100 free listings per month, and I was like well over my limit. Like I've been over my limit. I'm kind of contemplating if I should open the next level up store because I have been running out of listings pretty fast. So I feel like I should just like, I don't know, I have to do the math and see like how many listings do you have to pay for before it's worth it to upgrade to the next store level up. When you run out of your 100 free listings, in order to list a new item on eBay, you have to pay 30 cents for each new listing, which stinks. But like, you know, you do it so that you can be consistent and keep listing every day and so that you can get more stuff on eBay. But at some point, you know, if I'm listing so many items after my free 100 listings and paying that 30-cent listing fee over and over again, I have to do the math to see, am I paying for enough listings that it's worth it for me to now do the level up store, which I think is like $25 a month or something like that. I don't know. But I think also if you upgrade to that store, you also get like deeper discounts when it comes to shipping, and you get to buy the eBay stuff. Like you get to buy the eBay packing tape and eBay mailers and stuff like that, which would make me feel like I'm the real deal. So I honestly probably will, not for the stuff, but because I'm paying so much in fees to list stuff, and that's just silly. So I was really upset because I did cross-list this over to eBay, and literally like 45 minutes after cross-listing it to eBay, someone bought it on Poshmark, and I was like, well, I'll just go and delete that off of eBay now, I guess. But I mean, it sold, so I was happy about that. And then the last thing that sold on Poshmark literally sold within like 10 minutes of me listing it. And it didn't sell for a lot, but still, it sold fast. It was this pair of White House Black Market trouser leg jeans in a black color and a size 00 short. A lot of people say don't sell small items, but small people need clothes too, people, and a lot of people are not selling 00 short pants, and if that's what you wear, then you are looking for that. So I had these listed for like $28. Someone sent me an offer of $10. I was like, no, I'm not cool with that. So I think I countered at like 24, and then she countered at like 12. So then I countered at like 18 because I just wanted to get her to 15. She countered at 14, and I was like, fine, just take it at 14. I did get that for free from a friend. You know, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier in the video when I said that I've been listing a lot of White House Black Market, a lot of Loft, a lot of Banana Republic, all stuff that I got for free from a friend. I'll link that video right here. It's like part 1 of my free haul, and I don't know if I'm gonna have part 2 and part 3 because I wanted to just start listing that stuff. So I listed it literally within 10 minutes. It sold for $14, so I made $11.05 off of those jeans. Pure profit, so I'm really happy about that. Over on eBay, I had one sale, and it was this J. Jill red cable knit chenille cozy sweater, that's what I called it, in a size small, and she bought it outright for my asking price of $21.99. I had her pay $4 for shipping, and it actually cost $4.06 to ship out. This did sell through promoted listings, and actually she didn't buy it outright at my full asking price. I think I had it listed for $24.99, and I sent out offers to watchers, that's what it was, for $21.99. So nope, that's a lie too, guys. What happened was I had it listed for $24.99. She had a question. She was like, you said in your description that the measurements are included in the pictures, and they are not. Can you please send me the measurements? And I looked at the listing, and sure enough, I never actually took pictures of the measurements of the sweater. So I took the pictures, and I sent her a reply to her original email with, you know, her question about the measurements. And when you respond to someone on eBay, you have the opportunity to also send them an offer. So I sent her an offer of $21.99 at that time, which she accepted, and that was great. I picked that up last winter. I have had that for quite some time, and you know, I don't really pick up a lot of J. Jill, but I just thought it was such a cozy sweater. And last winter, like, sorry, my nose is itchy. Last winter, chenille was really in, so I wanted to pick it up. So I'm glad that it sold this year. I mean, I have held on to it for a while, but that's okay. And then the last thing to sell actually on Thursday the 14th was something that sold as a result of a YouTube video. So many YouTube videos ago, I did a haul on stuff that I got when I went to the Indianapolis Bins, which is like the Goodwill Outlet Center. when I went with a bunch of other resellers. And I had picked up these 4 placemats, and they were super colorful and just really like fun with fringe along the side. They were in really great condition, so I picked them up for the Poshmark home market. And within the comments section of that haul video, someone, a viewer, Laura, thank you so much, someone reached out and said, hey, I think that those placemats would be perfect for my table at home. You know, can you let me know what the measurements are? And I was horrible about like getting back to her in a timely manner. I do have an email address for my reselling business. The problem is I'm just really bad at checking it. So I had told her to email that address, which she did, and it just took me forever to email her back. So I apologize, Laura, but you have been so wonderful to work with. So thank you so much. So when I pulled them to finally get the measurements for her, I was like, oh my gosh, I told her that there were 4, but there's only 3. So I messaged her to tell her that, and she's like, okay, well, if you for whatever reason happen to find the 4th one, let me know because I do need 4. And I'm like, how am I going to find the 4th one? Like, it's probably in the bins, or at this point, it's probably at the landfill. And then when I was like, for real, going through and photographing some stuff that was like in my hard goods box, there was a 4th one. It was like folded into one of them. So I emailed her again and I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember these placemats, but if you still want them, I found the 4th one. And she was like, yes, I still want them. So I offered them to her, $20 shipped. So I was able to fit them into a padded flat rate envelope. So I made $12.45 off of that sale. So thank you so much, Laura. I hope they look wonderful on your table at home. So that brings us to our weekend, which was pretty great. On Friday the 15th, I started off the day with this sale, which was this pair of Cole Haan Tolly metallic bow ballet flats in like this black and white print in a size 6. Someone sent me an offer for $30, which was so reasonable because I think I had them listed for like $36 or something. So I definitely accepted, and I made $24 off of that sale. By the way, what you are not seeing is that I'm having the craziest fits of coughing in between these clips because I don't know, I'm still sick. I'm convinced I have like pneumonia or something, but my brother is a nurse practitioner and he's like, you're fine. I do have asthma though, so I feel like with this sickness, like my asthma has been flaring up and it's just not fun. We're gonna get through this. Okay, the next sale was really exciting, although I don't get to keep all of the money that I made from it. So it was this vintage Burberry 100% cashmere scarf with like fringe on the ends, and it was in this kind of more unique blue color. I feel like typically with like Burberry scarves, they're that Nova check print, but this was like kind of more of a blue plaidish type of deal. I don't know. I had it listed for $124, and it's something that my accompanist at school, so like one of my colleagues, she gave it to me, and it was something that had belonged to her father, which is why I knew that it was vintage. I happen to have one of those like cylinder barrels, that's what it's called. But yeah, like I talked about this in my Get to Know Me video, which I will link right here. And I couldn't remember the word for barrel, but yeah, it's basically this like cylinder barrel that they sell the scarves in, and I had one because we had gotten my mom a Burberry scarf not too long ago, so I had that left over from when she had received her scarf, as well as the Burberry bag. So I had included those in the pictures, and I put in the description that I would send those pieces along with the scarf. And I obviously got a lot of likes on this item. It did have like 2 small holes in it, which, you know, a lot of times things that are 100% cashmere do have holes, as well as wool items. So if you ever pick up anything that's 100% cashmere or 100% wool, make sure you look it over really well because chances are there are some holes in it. So I had it listed for $124. I sent out offers to likers for $105. Someone accepted, so after discounted shipping, I made $82.20. I did, however, tell my coworker that I would sell that as like consignment for her, so I believe I'm going to give her $50 and I'll keep like $32 of that. But still, it was really exciting to sell something of that caliber. Next up, this is another item that I got for free from a friend, and it is this pair of Gap Resolution Slim Straight Leg Jeans in a size 28. I got a like on this item, so I sent out offers to likers for $15, and after discounted shipping, I made $10.20. I made kind of a rookie mistake when it came to these jeans, so I did find a stock photo, and in the stock photo, they have the jeans rolled up, like, you know, along the hem, and I think that when my friend gave it to me, she also had cuffed the bottom. So I just left it cuffed and I put measurements with, the pants still cuffed up. Someone messaged me and said, can you retake a picture of the inseam without rolling up the bottom of the jeans? And I was like, oh yeah, duh, like that makes so much more sense. So I unrolled them. I sent her a picture of the inseam and then she bought them. So that was really exciting. And then the last thing that sold over on Poshmark was this pair of UGG black sequin mid-calf boots, and they were in a size 6. I believe I got these actually at the Indianapolis Goodwill outlet as well. They sold for $46 with discounted shipping because I did send out offers to likers on these, so I made $35 on those. I did sit on them for longer than I wanted to, but I found them in the beginning of the summer or something. So most people are not really looking for Uggs, I think, at the beginning of the summer. So I'm not surprised that they sold right now, and I happily held on to them for a little bit until they went to their new home. I had a couple sales on eBay. The first was this new with tags Charter Club teal faux wrap 3/4 sleeve shirt in a size medium. And on the bottom, I don't know, corner, it had this little metal piece that, I don't know. It was interesting. So this one I got an offer of for $18. I think I had it listed for $24. I was super happy with the 18. I had them pay for $4 of shipping, but it actually cost me $3.49 to ship out because I was able to ship it out first class. So I made $15.65 off of that top. That did come from my Via trading box that I always talk about because I sell at least one item from that box a week, I feel like. The last thing that sold over on eBay was this pair of Adriano Goldschmied, the Protégé straight leg navy pants in a size 40 by 34. They were men's pants. I think that I got these at the Plato's Closet clearance sale. Those sold for $31. I believe he sent me an offer, and again, it was a super reasonable offer, which was great. I was batting away a lot of lowball offers this week, both on eBay and Poshmark. So, I have talked about this before, I don't ever decline. I always do counter, and if people aren't interested because they really want your stuff for that low, they'll just ghost you, and I don't take that stuff personally. So again, that sold for $31. I had him pay for $5 of shipping. It was definitely more than £1, so I was able to get those into a padded flat rate envelope. So I paid $7.55 to ship that out to him. So I made $23.77 on those, and I believe I paid $1.80 maybe for those pants, which is great. However, I cannot guarantee that those came from the Plato's Closet sale. That might have come from a Goodwill. My husband might have found those. I don't know. It all kind of runs together after a little bit of time. On Saturday, I sold a bundle to a repeat customer, and she is a great friend of mine over on Instagram, but she will visit my closet from time to time and buy some stuff for her son. And so whenever she comes through and puts stuff in her bundle and sends me an offer, I always accept. So the first thing that she put in the bundle was this pair of original penguin chino pants in this dark blue color, I think. I don't know. You see it here. Is it blue? And it was in a size 33 by 34. And the second thing was this Banana Republic, the vintage t-shirt in a size medium. And that one was in this greenish color. I believe I got it for free from my friend Steve, who you have heard me talk about before. The problem I'm having right now, at the time of filming this video, I can't find the shirt. I have 4 more bins to look through, but I can't find the shirt. And I have done this to her before. She has bought stuff from me before, bundles, and there'll be one piece in that bundle that's missing. I don't know why she continues to buy from me. I am awful. I don't understand what's going on. So if I can't find it, what I do is I reach out to the buyer and I let them know, hey, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. I cannot find this piece. Here are the different things we can do. Obviously, you can just cancel the transaction, or I can cancel on my end. You can pick out something else that is within a similar price range for free, or even more expensive because, I have inconvenienced you in this way. Or we can kind of redo the bundle and you can just purchase that one item that I was able to find. So, generally speaking, I've never had anyone get super upset with me or anything. And in fact, people are always well, thank you so much. You have great customer service and whatnot. But still, I feel bad. At this point of the game, I should not be losing stuff, but I don't know where this is. And I try to look through my eBay history to see if I had sold it on eBay But please, I don't know, let me know. Like, I don't know if you can look back and see things that you've sold that are older than 60 days old. Can you? If so, how do you do it? I don't know. So right now I'm only seeing the stuff that I sold within the last 60 days. I'm not seeing everything. And I feel like if this had sold on eBay, it would have sold a while ago. If you have any thoughts on that, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. So she sent me an offer for $19 on those 2 items, leaving me with a profit of $15.20. Hopefully I find the shirt. If not, I will be reaching out to her. The next thing that sold on Poshmark that day, and the last thing that sold on the 16th, was another bundle, and this was a 3-piece bundle. The first item was this J. Crew wool blend peplum sleeve V-neck sweater in a size extra large. This one I did pick up at Plato's. It wasn't during their 90% off sale. I think it was the day that they were starting their 50% off sale, and it was like buy 3 get 1 free. I don't know, something like that. So I paid like in between $3 or $4 for this. I mean, I did hold on to it for a little bit longer than I wanted to. I've probably had it listed for a couple months. I just thought it was really cute, so I was happy to pick that up. The next thing also came out of my Via trading box, and it was this new with tags Charter Club cable knit sweater, and it was like in the speckled print, I don't know, and it was in a size extra large. Really, really cute, and it was new with tags. And the last thing that sold in this bundle was this J. Crew Factory navy and red striped ruffle hem tank in a size large. Just super classy and a perfect layering piece for the spring and summer. And so she put those 3 things in a bundle. I sent her an offer of $70, which she accepted, and that was also with discounted shipping. So I made $54.20 off of that bundle, and I was really happy to see those pieces move. Over on eBay, I had a full price sale on this Athleta Wrap It Up black and white polka dot dress in a size small. The dress name is literally called Wrap It Up, and it was this beautiful long sleeve V-neck dress. It sold for $29.99, which was my asking price. It did sell through promoted listings. I had her pay $5 for shipping, but it actually cost $5.12 to ship out. So I made $24.97 off of that sale. I love selling Athleta dresses. The problem is, like, they either sell really fast for really good money, or you sit on them forever and they sell for like an okay amount. This was one of those, like, I sat on it for quite some time and it sold for an okay amount. So they're kind of hit or miss. Probably like the newer styles obviously do better, but nonetheless, I will usually pick up an Athleta dress if I see one. The last thing that sold was my one Mercari sale. Mercari's trying to redeem herself. We'll see. We'll see, Mercari. And the reason why I wasn't listing on Mercari anymore was because I started cross-listing using List Perfectly, which if you have not tried out List Perfectly, it's a game changer. I have an affiliate link for it down below. I will link it, but it helps me cross-list so fast from Poshmark over to eBay and to Mercari. And for Mercari especially, it's really fast. I think I can like cross-list an item over to Mercari in a matter of like 15 to 20 seconds. I literally time myself, and I think that that's how long it took me. The problem was there was like a few days when I felt like when I was trying to cross list using List Perfectly, it wasn't letting me put a brand in. And then if you don't put a brand in, Mercari won't let you list it. So I got really frustrated and I just like gave up. And I hadn't really been making a lot of sales on Mercari, but I finally, returned to the prodigal daughter, whatever you want to call it. And she did give me one sale, and it was this new with tags Banana Republic silky like wine colored cowl neck tank in a size extra small. This was given to me for free from a friend, and it was in that big haul of stuff that was in that free haul video of like Banana and White House Black Market and all that stuff. I had it listed for $24. I got an offer on it for $19, which I accepted. I used Pirate Ship to ship it out. Don't ever use Mercari shipping options to ship stuff out because they charge so much money. But if you use Pirate Ship, you can pay a lot less. So I only had to pay $2.70 to ship this out. And I don't even remember what Mercari would have charged me. Something ridiculous. So I still made $14.40 off of that sale. And that was pure profit, which I love. And then today, which is Sunday the 17th, I had a decent number of sales over on Poshmark and one on eBay. So the first thing that sold on Poshmark was this Valentino 100% silk cravat, which is I think a kind of tie. I don't really know. If you know what a cravat is, please let me know. The only reason I knew it was a cravat was because it said so on the tag. I found this at a thrift store that used to exist in my area. It doesn't anymore. I think I paid like 50 cents for it. I was really excited because I saw that it was Valentino. It was made in Italy. Unfortunately, their ties still don't go for that much. And I thought it had like a really cool print. So I had it listed for $24 and someone liked the item. So I sent out offers to likers on this item for $20 with discounted shipping, and I made $14.20. And that was an offer I had sent out the night before, so I think I woke up and saw that it had been accepted, which is really exciting. The next thing that sold, I did pick up at a Goodwill, probably like the last time that I went, but it was this Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Raglan concert tee, and I think it was from the Damn the Torpedoes tour, or I don't know. I don't really know anything about Tom Petty. I'm not like super big into classic rock or Americana, and I think that's just because my parents didn't listen to that stuff, but I do like his Free Fallin' song. That's him, right? Like he does Free Fallin'. John Mayer does a beautiful cover of that song, by the way. I had it listed for like $38 because there weren't a lot of shirts like this listed, and in fact, I don't think I saw any that were identical to this shirt because it had really cool illustrations of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers on the front and on the back. But the like brand name of the shirt was nothing, and I don't know. So someone sent me an offer of $25 and I took it because I was like, that's fine. So I made $20 on that shirt. The next thing that sold as a result of closet clear out, and I did my closet clear out method of messaging the person and letting them know, yada yada. I already told you about it in this video, which by the way, a lot of you tag me on Instagram on closet clear out days, letting me know that you've tried the method and that it worked for you. I'm so happy to hear that. I will say that I do this on every single item that gets a like on the day of closet clear out. So let's say I send like 25 of these messages out because I feel like maybe on a good day I get anywhere from like 15 to 25 likes on items. I'll make like 1 or 2 sales. So it's not like I'm making sales. You know, it's not like I'm making a million sales doing this, but I like this so much better than just randomly dropping prices on stuff. The item in question is this Puma blue full zip track jacket in a size extra large, and it is like a boy's extra large, like a youth extra large, not men's. I did get this at the Indianapolis bins, I think when I went with G and Michelle, and I found an identical one in red as well. I really thought they would sell together, but this one sold by itself. I had it listed for, I want to say like $16, and I messaged the person, my closet clear out spiel, said, hey, if I drop it to $12, would you be interested? She said, sure. So I made $9.05 off of that because Poshmark paid for the $1.80 off of shipping. The next thing that sold, I was so happy about. So probably a couple months ago, someone bought this pair of Dickies blue work pants in a size 18W, and I could not find them. I searched every bin, they were gone. I was like, what in the world, where are they? Today, I was doing inventory and I was like moving stuff around in my huge piles of stuff that have already been photographed and listed, and they just like need to go in my inventory system. And I found them. They were at the bottom of a huge pile of clothes. So I messaged her and I said, you'll never believe what just happened. I found the pants that I couldn't find before. If you still want them, I will sell them to you at a greatly discounted price. Just let me know. I was fully expecting her to be like, no, like you lost your chance. But she was like, oh my gosh, yes, I would still love them. So initially what I wanted to do is I wanted to sell them to her for $12 with discounted shipping. So I made a listing, and I made the listing for $14 because what I wanted her to do was like the item, and then I would send her an offer of $12 with discounted shipping. Oh no, I guess I could have just dropped the price to $12 and, you know, Poshmark would have paid for $1.80 off shipping. Anyway, that was my plan. But she just like bought it outright at that $14 price, and I was like, you didn't have to do that. And she's like, no, I'm just so happy that you found it. So she has been so amazing to work with. Thank you so much if you're watching. You probably aren't, but thank you so much for being so understanding and kind. So she bought those for $14. I made $11.05 off of that sale, and it was just wonderful to like be able to redeem myself with this buyer. So that was great. The last thing that sold on Poshmark on Sunday the 17th, although when I'm done filming, I will go through and check my phone to see if any other offers or, anything like that has come in. But it was this pair of Banana Republic, the Martin Fit tweed dress pants in a size 2, and I did sell this through my closet clear out method. I had them listed at $18. I asked her if she'd be interested in 16. She said yes, so I made $12.80 off of those pants. They were given to me for free by a friend, and now I am moving them on to a new home. On eBay, I had one sale, and it was this J. Crew 100% linen white drawstring skirt in a size 0. I believe that this was given to me for free by a friend as well. I don't know that I would have picked this up. I got an offer on this for $12. I had her pay for $4 of shipping, and I haven't actually packaged this up yet because I believe this and the Tom Petty shirt, they're still at my student photographer's house. They're in the latest batch of stuff that she has photographed for me, and what she does is she puts all of the photos in a shared photo album, and then I just go over there and pick up the clothes when she's done photographing everything. I'd kind of run out of stuff to list, so I was pulling from that album, even though I knew that that stuff wasn't inside my house yet, but I just texted her and I was like, these things have sold, can you bring them to school tomorrow? So I'll be able to ship them out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure this will ship for around $4, so I will have made $9.92 of pure profit on that skirt. All right, so that brings us to our totals. On Poshmark, I made $419.60 after selling 25 items. On eBay, I made $157.50 after selling 8 items. On Mercari, I made $14.40 after selling the 1 item, and via YouTube, just like a haul or something, I made $12.45. When we add that all up, I made $603.35 this week. It's finally beginning to feel a little bit like Q4. And I will say, I think it's also due to the fact that I have been really consistent with listing and cross-listing and doing all that kind of stuff. It feels good to get offers and have people respond to you when you reach out to them and, sell things through offers to likers. It just has felt like it's been a while since I've felt really good about my sales. So that was a total of 26 women's pieces, 7 men's pieces, 1 kid's piece, and 1 hard goods item. That was it for the week. I hope you guys had some amazing sales as well. I hope Poshmark woke up for you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!